Everyone, welcome back to my cathedral garden. My name is Kristen and I'm a second year homeschooling mom to 4 kiddos, and today we're going to talk about my homeschool management system and our little school store. So stick around. Okay, so I thought I would show you what I have made that has really worked for us for managing our homeschool day / behaviors, and the little reward system that I made for if they have worked really hard at the end of the week. So the first thing that kind of goes along with this is my chore chart. I actually got the idea and kind of the layout of this from another homeschool YouTubey mama, Home and Arrows, and she made this on Canva, and I kind of just took her idea in the verse, and then she also had the idea of putting the job ideas at the top, and I stole her idea. Thank you, Shirley. And I'm using that, but what I'm doing is I just do a homeschool chore chart. So we eat breakfast, and after we eat breakfast and do our morning time, before we get up from the table, I will pull this off of my fridge and I will write down what jobs each kid has to do that day. Now, I am not a regimented and super duper scheduled person. I learned how to be more of one, but that's just not my my personality. So I don't have like a set day. Like on Tuesdays we will do the bathroom, and on Wednesdays we will sweep the floor or whatever. I don't do that. I've tried. It just doesn't work. So what I do is I look around and see what needs to be done the most that day. And I have things that I know need to be done regularly, such as cleaning the bathroom, or daily, such as feeding animals and watering plants and things of that nature. So I look around, see what needs to be done, and that is what we do that day. So after we eat, we have morning jobs, 5 morning jobs, and those jobs have been around and have not changed since my kids were little. And they are easy. They're get dressed, brush your teeth, put away your pajamas, eat breakfast before brush your teeth, eat breakfast and put away your breakfast stuff. And then they each have one job that they do every single day, does not change, and that is one kiddo will sweep the kitchen area, the table area. One kiddo will wipe off the kitchen table from breakfast that day. One kiddo will wipe off our game room table, and then my littlest, she's 3. Either she's feeding Gus or she's wiping down the chair. I give her something to do, but they know that is what, when we leave the table, that is what they do every morning. And then I add in just a few little jobs on top of that. Nothing crazy. But this is just something that helps our homeschool run. And it sounds like a lot, and sometimes I feel guilty. I'm like, maybe I'm making them do too much. But in my head, I know that that's probably not the case, and that kids, especially in these days with everything so automated and things that do things for you, that it's good to instill the value of hard work. But I know that this is necessary, and for a family as large as ours is, and for the fact that we don't leave, like we are here a lot. We are here so much. Sorry, I'm getting kind of blown out by the sun. I've got clouds going in and out. That for our house just to be able to not be a complete disaster zone, this has got to be part of it. But once they're done with this, besides picking up their room at the end of the day, or picking up, if they've left shoes in the living room or something, that's all the cleaning that they're gonna do. So we just get it out of the way. And like I said, it changes. So for this day, it was take down the big green trash can. It was trash pickup day for my oldest, and fold clothes. And so everybody actually had to fold their clothes. I have a little cubby, think IKEA, like storage cubes, Target cubes, cubby. It just holds 6 things. We have 4 kids, 2 adults, 6 people in our family. And so I do the laundry, I wash it and I dry it, and then I take it out, and some days I will have my 5-year-old sort it. I wash all the kids together, and then mine and my husband's together. So I've taught my 5-year-old how to look through, and I've taught all of them how to look through and figure out whose clothes are who. whose clothes belong to whom. I probably should know that as a homeschool mom. And then they take their cubby and they'll have to fold it. Fold what's in their cubby and put it away and put their cubby back. I try to do this regularly so that we don't end up with an overflowing cubby, and it doesn't take them so long to fold it, because I find that when I wait too long to have them fold, that they just get really discouraged because it takes a while because there's so many clothes in there. So it keeps me accountable for laundry as well. You get the idea. And then I can just, it's laminated, so I just erase this and do something the next day. So that is what works for us, and it also, it's taught me the value of hard work. It's hopefully teaching them the value of hard work. Well, we'll see. Okay, so on from that, this is going into kind of our store system and maybe a, well, I don't know, the equivalent basically of an elementary school classroom of turning your card. Actually, whenever I was an elementary school teacher, I saw another teacher using this and I was like, that is genius. I'm going to do that. And I pulled it out this year. I'm not utilizing it as I should, especially for my kindergartner and my second grader, but my kindergartner for real, because she still likes this kind of thing. So in my classroom, and I'm going to tell you how this works in a classroom and how it will work, could work in your house as well. And some people may not like this because it's too classroomy, and I get that. I totally understand it. If that is not, this is not your cup of tea, but I like visual things. So this is just a little chart, and it just has colors. So there's a blue, a pink, a purple, a green, a yellow, an orange, and a red. And I have put magnets on the back of it, so this is on our fridge. And then I have little magnet round things. In a classroom, I had this very big and long, like made out of, like these were made out of construction paper, these colors, so you had enough to, and I would use safety pins, and we would pin the kid, like write the name of the kid, did I say safety pins? Clothespins. Write the name and they would move their pin, but we don't need that here. I just made these on Canva. Once again, I will send you the template if you would like it. I don't think I said that about the other one. I will totally send it to you as well if you would want. Just message me, comment, whatever you need. So each kid has their own little marker and a magnet on the back of that. And so the beauty of this system, and here's what this system and why I liked it so much in the classroom, is that you can move either way. You can move up or you can move down. So if you catch, say, you did all your jobs and you did not complain and you did them really well, I would say, oh, Reed, good job. You did such a good job. Please go move your thing up one. And he would move it up to purple. Oh, Reed, I saw you being kind to your sister. Go move it up again. Move it up to pink. That is awesome. Oh, Owen, you did such a good job. And he moved. And so everybody's moving. But what happens when, and this is, in the classroom, this is great for those kids who are your little, they just need all the little extra attention and the love and all of those things. You know what I'm talking about. They're feisty. And so for those kids, a lot of the time, they would move to yellow. If it's a card turning system, you usually only have green, yellow, red, green, or whatever. And so if you move your card to yellow, you're on yellow, that's going home to your mama, and you're gonna get in trouble. I think we've all experienced that if we've ever been in public school. You're like, oh no. And once those kids were on yellow, there's no hope. Like, you're gonna be told on. But whenever I saw this, it's for those kids that maybe you need to really catch them doing something good, and maybe it's harder to do that. So so you look for any little thing that they did. Oh, you were such a big helper to me. Go move this up. Oh, thank you so much for cleaning up that spill. I know that wasn't yours. Move it up again. Because you know that as time goes on, something's going to happen, and Reed is going to do something. Oh, did you say an ugly word? Did you just yell at your sister? Oh, man, that stinks. Go move it down. And so he loses a spot. And so they can move kind of fluidly up and down on this chart. That also means that if they start off and they're just having a rough day, because hey, we all have rough days. I've been there. I have hard days. Everybody has them. that they're not stuck on yellow. So if my sweet Hallie Kate is grumpy or says something, I don't know, and I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry, go move it down to yellow. But not all hope is lost. She can move back up. She can get on green again, and she can move up and down. So yellow is not great. And then orange, you know, you're kind of getting there, but you can still turn it around. The only place you cannot turn it around is for us is if you're on red. If you get on red and it's been that hard of a day for you for whatever reason, you're staying there. You're put. You're done for. So because you've had so many other chances to turn it around, and that's going to lead into other discipline things, and probably the principal, aka Daddy, being told and helping to decide what should happen there. Everybody starts the day back over on green. So everybody stays here in the middle and they can move up and down. So that's how we use that. And I also have a school store where we utilize tickets. So I got this idea from Homeschool on the Hill. I believe that's her channel. I'll link it below. And she did tickets and had a store. And I was like, that is genius. It's the equivalent of, we did Scholar Dollars back whenever I taught school. You got treasure box on Friday if you had X amount. Homeschool on the Hill, I believe she only gave her kids one ticket a day and then they could lose it. My kids are small, and so rewards needed to be copious, I guess is the word. And so I said they could earn 3 tickets a day. 1 for doing their jobs without complaining and with a happy heart. 2 for doing their schoolwork in the same way, happy heart, and trying their best. And 3 for being nice to their siblings, so for being kind. That also means that you can maybe get on orange or red. Yikes. You can maybe get on orange or red and I take it away. You'll lose a ticket for the day. So at the end of the week, they could have earned up to 15 tickets. And I'm going to take you right now, show you where we keep our store, because I don't have a ton of space and I don't really want things, I didn't want them rifling through things either. So I'm going to show you what we do for our store right now and where we keep it. Okay, so this is where we keep our homeschool store. It's right off the kitchen, and then there's our little homeschool room. And it's just a shoe thing from the dollar store or Walmart. And then I have gone to the dollar store and I just load up on things and place in here. So there are different things that cost different ticket amounts. And we keep our tickets. Oh, somebody moved them down. But these are like Crayola things. This actually a kid to a school when we did a part-time private school. So his name is like on there, but let's move them all back up. So this is one kid's. Everybody has a ticket. And so at the end of the week, I used to try to remember to give them out daily at the end of the day, and I probably should do that, but that's just hard to remember. So if nothing else, at the end of the week, I will give out however many tickets they have earned. And then they get to decide what they use them on. And honestly, I really thought that these would go so fast, and nobody has ever taken me up on this. Like, stay up 30 minutes past your bedtime or skip morning jobs, donuts with dad. Nobody's ever done those. They always want the candy. It's so funny. So this has been great. They love it. As you know, members of a large family on a single income, you just don't get a whole lot of stuff that's yours. So they like going, quote unquote, they call it, do we get to shop? They like shopping. So that's how we handle those things. That's our little school store and how we store it. I just got a roll of tickets from Walmart. It's actually back here. They have those. They're inexpensive, but honestly, I've found that I can just use, keep reusing them. So that is our homeschool management system, chore system, and our store, and how we kind of give a little extra incentive. Let me know, comment below what you think, or if you want any of the things I've shown you so far, and I can totally send those your way. And yeah, thanks so much for joining us. Bye guys. Please don't forget also to subscribe. It really helps my channel. Thank you so much to those of you who have already done that. And if you really like what you see here, there's that little notification bell. And if you click that, that'll just let you know whenever I upload a video or post or anything like that on YouTube. So also, if you would like to follow me, or if there's any questions you have or want to email me, I'm gonna put a link down below and show you where you can do all those things. Thank you so much.